Okay, guys. So, um, I hope that fly went in that bathroom. Oh, like hell, it went. I have a little. I have a fly that done got in here. Okay, and I think I closed his ass in the bathroom just now. So, I have a channel message. Okay, for Taurus. Taurus, you could be sensing a lot of information. Nope, it didn't. It just flew in front of my face. So you could be getting a lot of information, a lot of insight. Someone wants you to be feel like to be worried, confused, just all the narratives, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. Some people or somebody's getting a kick out of that shit. They getting a kick out of it. You understand me? Because for one, they gotta find something to make them comfortable with themselves for the damage that they caused. Because it's a backfire that's happening. And people want to put out false narratives to have control, power and control over your ass. Do you understand me? And I'm gonna tell you why they trying so hard, because they lost. They lost. They lost. Okay? The plan was never for you to be hurt or in a crossfire. Now, I'm not the type of person to make anyone feel like um, comfortable with what's transpired or what's going on. You could have been quiet about something. Something was revealed to you that you're safe and that your family is not. And you could have been humbled and you could accept what was transpired or confirmation or spiritual download or clarity that you received, and you kept going. Now I even heard, before I even tapped into reading, I heard that just stop watching the readings, because people are being paid. They're now giving money out to these people that's have had the same experience, but everybody in a situation where they in need. Everyone is in need, and everybody's taking a position to put certain information out and giving false narratives. Okay, so you have to be inconsistent and in control with what's transpiring surrounding you. Right now, I kind of sense they're doing a little spell work, but I know that I'm protected. I know that there's a shield surrounding me. Okay, I know that they have no power of excess. It's trying. Okay, and how would I say this? At the end of the day, something else is bigger that's being exposed. Okay, something else that's taking place. And I want a lot of collectives to know and to see that a lot of people are targeting children, targeting kids. They're targeting them. And a lot of people are being exposed for it. A lot of now this case that going on about this young guy that I made a video about. I'm gonna tell you something. This information is coming out. And now they set the tone for other crooked authority figures to be exposed. Something had to set something off. And this experience about this young guy, I'm trying to, not bad, y'all. Shit, disregard that, okay? Because I was eating some dip, and I still got the chips here. Okay? I'm trying to find my other phone, y'all. This young guy that got killed by these white people in their family, 737. Um, how would I say this? This young guy that got killed by those people, um, they're not getting away. They're gonna have to expose someone else to get like less time or less time or where's my Facebook at? The fuck? This young guy, I can't call his name, but if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Um, a situation went down where these people were trying to hide evidence, hide information, whether it was through the device, whether it was just the police phone calls or whatnot. They have a lot of people in these uh, in the high pedestals, high places of power and authority that's taking these people down. They're getting taken down. Okay? And why these people are being taken down, it's a lot of people that's going to be fulfilling the rest of these people. And this is how it starts. This is how exactly how the situation starts. With that call and all the evidence that's out there, it ain't nowhere for these people to go. Ain't nowhere for these people to hide. With these people trying to target children, they exposed the whole collaboration. The whole collaboration. This is the season where it be exposed. Because a lot of people, and this young boy don't even know or understand that his life that was taken, how his life was taken, and what these people did. How would I say this? He done set off alarms in the ether for the children in the spiritual realm. He done set the alarm. He done set the alarm. Not only that, but the situation has been recorded. So you're gonna get a lot of people surfing these videos. A lot of people that devices are being glitched out, are being they're playing the video and they're hearing certain things. They're gonna get a trigger and it's gonna be a message from the other side. I just saw it happen. I was watching a young lady video and they were saying something about Tupac, Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson's sister. I can't call her name, but due time is that information is being exposed. So it could be getting close to her, whatever's transpiring. But she was like, let me close that door. She said, because evidently my ancestors didn't want her to say that. It was like, I just wish you shut up. It was like somebody was talking, but it was a robotically. And it was like, I wish you shut up and stop talking about this. And like it was like edited. Not edited, but it was like, it was saying other things and it turned green. Okay? And it was like, I don't want to take you higher. I don't want to take you higher. And shut up, I wish you stop talking. So that could have been a message to her to stop talking about that. But like I stated, a lot of people that's in a part of these organized crimes or these officials, it's the time and the season where these people be exposed in communities, in the systems, authority systems, the lawyers, the DA, the prosecutors. All of these people are being exposed and they're being pulled out in the spirit. Because this is a spiritual situation. That's why a lot of people are looking for a way to keep attacking people. They're thinking that spell work is going to help them. They're thinking that spell work is going to make room for them. And it's not. It's not, because the other people in the high positions, they're watching. And they got access to the other people. And they know who to deal with and who not to deal with. Okay? When it comes to these actors and these successful people in the industry, they know. They know. You ain't going nowhere. They got surveillance surrounding you. They even tapped in your home and your phone. They listening. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't getting away with nothing. Nothing. Even the how would I say this? Even the what's his name? The judge that they put the body in front of this man's house, the boat, because the boy boat was in the house, so it took them a minute to get the phone, this, then the third. But due to this situation, y'all, these people have been discovered. They got all the information. They couldn't get rid of shit. I don't know if these people, they basically, I'm going to just say, they could have been threatened already. They were threatened already. And I ain't talking about no little leader people. They were threatened already. Release that. What did you do? Okay? And they were already told a certain people that did it, that put their hands on it, was involved in it, who played the part or whatever, there were already going to be a chance to walk away. One or two of them. Because everybody didn't know what was going to take place or what was going to happen. And that's divine truth. Okay, so just because it was a lot of them and they feel like these people planted that all wasn't part, somebody didn't know, somebody wasn't a planning that. Okay, and people can say, you know, they were all dirty, this, that, and the third. Look, if they was that dirty, why did that little boy say, wake up? If that boy knew what was going to go on and what was happening, why was he trying to speak out loud? Why did he speak out loud and this man on the phone with the police? Trying to get the people out there to help them. And I feel like the one that could have, whatever transpired, nobody wanted to go down. Nobody, because they feel like it was accessory, so it was prepared murder. They, you know, it is what it is. They plotted it. Because why would you go bring a body, the boat, to the lawyer's house? All of this shit, they putting every bit of evidence all over the social media website. And I just asked God, I said, God, take that information from me. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it. And who I am is what I can't run from. I can't run from who I am. I'm a Horus sun god. I'm here to bring peace upon the land. Joy to the children. Okay? Anybody know me? I was close to the children. The kids drew to me. Okay? So, with that being said, y'all, I really want to pull a few cards for this young man. I really want to get to the bottom of it. I really do. I want to see the narratives. Because I don't want to keep watching these videos. And I can't run for what I don't want to hear, what I don't want to see. So, I'm going to pull a few cards and see what the divine has to say about this situation. Okay. I don't know if any of the other spiritual readers have, but I know they're going to do so. They're going to post it. They're going to talk about it. Okay, because this wasn't a sacrifice. This was a sacrifice for those people, for that family. That family didn't want their kid to pass. Them people wasn't looking forward for that. I'm gonna tell you that now. I could tell the way that they presented themselves coming out that courtroom. Coming out the court office. God, angels, Holy Spirit, of Angel Michael, Raphael, Enoch, Ra. Actually, God, will take me as I channel this message. Show me the cards I need to see, please, and thank you. Wow. They're going to take this baby body parts. They're going to sell these parts of this child body. They weren't going to just get rid of the body. That was too easy. They could get money off those body parts. The heart, the liver, the kidneys, the bladder. They're going to get money off of that. Yeah. That's too many cards, y'all. I'm getting real irritated. Someone doesn't want me to channel this message and I want to do it anyway. Show me the cards I need to see. We got the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse. And we got the Emperor in reverse. So this mother didn't want to take an offer. This Four of Pentacles is her. She's held back. She's holding back from something. and someone because of what they did to her baby. Okay? And she's withholding money. She don't want no money. She don't want none of that. She wants justice. Okay? This is this mother's energy. I don't know who this lady is. I didn't see. I didn't get a good look at her. Okay? But she's not with it. Money can't pay her baby's life. Give her back her baby life. Yeah, she in her remote getting information. Okay? This could be the feds, the FBI. Okay? Getting information, gaining evidence. These could be people in a high position in the hermit mode. Okay? Tell me more here. These people in the Four of Swords, they have not came out with the biopsy. But they have not came out with a biopsy. They have not came out with the reason of his death. They don't have every information. Some information could be hidden. What's the Four of Swords, the Hermit? Because somebody's in hermit mode getting information. We got a King of Cups coming out here. That's water energy. That's a mind of power. These are the people, the King of Pentacles. These are the wealthy men that's coming in and supporting this person about this biopsy, about what they're going to find. These people want to know. These people want to know what happened to this child. Yeah, because they're going to go to jail. Okay? Yeah. And I'm pulling from the bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Nine of Wands is in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords in the upright. So what I'm getting here, this King of Pentacles, they're not being seen or heard about anything because they don't want no one to have balance in this. They don't want to exchange for money. There could be people actually like, no, we're not exchanging information for no money. We're not giving balance to this. We want the truth. Okay? So someone could be saying that somebody's trying to get involved for money or support or, to sell like the parts off a child or something of that nature. And someone is like, no, we're not. But this was a plan for someone. And they're not talking about that. They're not talking about this 901 energy that they're trying to block out. Okay, but somebody got a hold to this child, could have found out about this child's past. Okay, spiritual past. And they could have been doing a lot of spell work, a lot of, it don't have to be spell work, but it could be like a lot of soul search, a lot of information being going back and forth, like personal shit that they talk about or things like that. And someone thought it was cool to bring this person around some type of environment or situation with the Eight of Swords, because someone's child have an inner child wound, and they could have been taking this child's life to heal their inner child wound behind a situation about some type of path or journey that somebody was on or going towards here. Okay, could have thought that this child was really, a wealthy family, and they wanted some part of that wealth. Okay, this child could have been growing up to be a football player or a basketball player. This child had a bright future. Very responsible parents. Tell me more about this message here. Yeah, the Page of Wands. People are watching these people. They're holding on to information. Someone is scared, and not all the information have been exposed. The Nine of Wands is in reverse, and it has been. It has been. We got the Four of Pentacles in the upright. So someone wants to get a payout. Someone could be talking about balancing something out with this family. Due to some type of lawyer fees or not having a life insurance policy on this child, not being able to afford, like, excuse me, y'all for having my head turned, but I'm reading the cards. Not being able to have like money for the funeral. So someone could have put money towards a funeral. Somebody could have got documents and paperwork together. That's why this mother's in the hermit mode. And she's not finished grieving. She will never be finished grieving. But what's going to bring her peace into the situation is that this child, she get justice for her child. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Nothing's hidden. Everything is out in the open. Everything's been fulfilled. Seven of Wands in reverse. They can't block something. These people are pissed, as by the way. They're mad. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, because they're not getting any balance. They're not getting nothing to balance out for them. Yeah, they're all caught. This whole family and these children can go down for something, being charged. These people could be wanting probation due to the offense. But yeah, they killed him. They killed him. Ten of Swords. And they're going to get, whoever this child is, they're going to get justice. Yeah. But that's the information they tried to hide. Evidence. All evidence has been revealed. Whatever they cleaned the pool with, whatever they have, they're showing like a blue light. They are searching that boat. Okay, they find out who cleaned the boat. They're telling these people what they saw. They're bringing spiritualists in there, spiritual beings, high spiritual being ranking people to come in there to read these people, doing biopsies, not biopsies, but doing like lie detector tests. That's what's going to end up happening. Someone's going to end up having to take a lie detector test, a poly test, or something like, not poly, but lie detector test. These people want the truth. They got evidence as well. They got enough evidence to take these people down. Who was all involved in this? Was the kids involved? Yeah, they're having a very, very powerful moment. Everything's blowing up. Everything is being exposed. They could be putting up their house for sale. Ace of Swords, trying to get money. You know, getting loans for their home. Yeah, judgment. Judgment's in the reverse. They're trying to fight harsh judgment. They haven't been sentenced. Okay, we got the Four of Cups in upright. So that could have been 3 people, 4 people. I see 4 people was involved. Could have been more. Tell me more about this message. The boy having thoughts about this child. So whoever this guy, this boy, his friend, he's having dreams about this kid. He can't stop thinking about this child. I don't know if it was the friend or it was just like the body that they keep seeing, or that boy is telling him something. The kid can be talking to him like in his dream state, or he's getting information, like something's being exposed. This child could be probably needing counseling for what transpired. I don't believe this is their, that could be their first time going through this type of experience. The Knight of Swords in the upright. So this kid is charging at them in their dream state. They're coming to them. They're being hunted already. Yeah, 3 of Swords in the upright. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. This kid's not even angry. They're heartbroken. The kid's hurt. Okay? They're hurt. There's no anger in it. Someone's not angry. The child that passed could not be. They're not angry. They're talking to this person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay? They're talking to this kid in the realms. This kid probably not saying that. They're not talking about it. They could be worrying about something though. Worrying about what happened. They're scared. Okay? But this person's hurt because their friend passed. Or this could be the child that passed. They can't believe they're gone. This child that passed away going to give that mother some type of information. I don't know if they're going to go through their phone. I don't know if they're going to go through their property in the house. But they can go through their clothes, their backpack. They're going to see something that's going to be like, well, why did this person say that? Well, and why did all of a sudden they come up with this idea? Who came up with this idea? Okay? So something's going to come to the surface, more information. Everything's not revealed yet. This is things that this mother gonna be holding back on. So let's tap in with this mother right quick. What's the Emperor in the reverse? with the Hermit. And the first thing that came to my mind was this woman doesn't even have enough strength to move on. And I don't blame her. She can't have strength to move on just yet. She needs closure. I'm saying it with a lazy tongue, but she needs closure from this situation. Yeah, because she's coming out. She's coming out. She can have to walk away from a job or something like that, but she's going to be some type of payout from this situation here. With the Queen of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. So there's a lot of witches that's coming out. It doesn't have to be like very evil demonic witches, but they're pushing this energy back upon this family. This woman would not live like that. So whatever burdens that she has, people are taking care of her burdens, but there's other people that's supporting her, which could be brujas, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're protecting her. And they're helping her with information. So this is a spiritual situation versus the reality. Okay? This child can come to this mother as well. That child could be in that home. Ten of Swords. That could have been a man that took this child's life. The King of Swords is in reverse. I mean, the King of Swords, King of Cups is in reverse. Ten of Swords is in the upright. Okay? So someone that did this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or have Pisces in their chart. Someone did this to this child. And it was an older man. There will be justice served for this lady, and there will be a new start, a new beginning. She's gonna pass. She's gonna pass on this situation. Like, she's not gonna hold on to it, but she's gonna hold on to the grief of her child. But she's not gonna move on with burdens. Okay, she's gonna release some type of burden, some type of worry. It's gonna bring her new creative ideas and a new fresh start. Okay, and it's sad to say because it got the Ten of Wands here again. Okay, coming out in the upright. But this justice is going to bring her some balance. Okay, and it's just a little bit, yeah. Eight of Wands, she's getting more information. They're gaining all the information that they need. Yeah, something's over. This person thought they were going to get away. Okay, the World card in the upright and the Eight of Cups in reverse. They thought they were going to walk away from this shit. They not. Things are hitting the surface real fast, real hard. The authority could be involved. And they are. They're getting information. Some type of practitioners, spiritualists, okay, people that was at that boat. Excuse me. I was called to that boat. They lost their job. Yeah, they lost their job. They're no longer working for that company anymore. They're all in the investigation. And even the people that took the call, they could be in the clear, but they're being watched and monitored too. Okay? These people's phones are tapped as well, I heard. Okay? They try to probably do something about some money here. They damn sure don't have any money. Their money is blocked or stuck or something. Something has hit these people real bad. Whoever these people was that did this to this child. Okay? Be mindful and check on these. If this family, I want to say, and there's a lot for these people to go through, but you need to check on that little boy. The boy in the back. Check on him. I don't know who he is. They showed me a tall, skinny young boy. I haven't seen any of the videos of the people. Well, I saw the picture of the kid. So this kid could be the tall, skinny guy, but this kid was black. He was black. He was a black kid. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty messed up. But everybody's being exposed from this crime. Okay, it had to start somewhere. So all the crimes that's been going on about the children, about certain cases that's been hidden, is now going to start coming out. This is a start. Okay, so what seems really bad and wrong is going to bring justice to every child that had deal with these type of situations that these people haven't exposed yet. Because this is with people in the higher positions, the lawyers, like I stated, the prosecutors, the county clerks, the police departments. A lot of people are being investigated and being watched secretly, and not only just secretly, but in the open, in the public eye, because people want to know, what happened to this person. Like they're bringing things up that happened in the past. Okay, so a lot of things are going to be, bouncing out for a lot of people. Okay, it's going to be a lot of information being exposed about quick authority figures. Okay, because this man here is going to rat some people out because they're going to want some names for the cases. And this man ain't going to want to go to jail. I don't know if this officer, not this officer, but this judge, he's an older man. He's an older guy. Yeah, he's an older guy. And he can't bear that type of time. He can't, because the call was being recorded of them telling them to bring the body over there. That was recorded. Okay? The text message was scanned as well. They got the body though. They have not gotten all the results. They're still doing tests. But they got the body. Yeah. Yeah, justice will be served, baby. Yeah. All right, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm not going to go any deeper or farther with this message because it is an ongoing situation. It is an ongoing case. But I tell you what, they got all the evidence they need to take these people down. They can now start doing arrests. There's no agreeing or debating or who said what and what did what. The only thing now is they need to get the biopsy from what actually happened to that child and who actually put their hands on that child and killed that baby. Yeah. That's what's coming up next. Okay. They got enough evidence. Okay. Yeah. They heard it. They heard it, man. At this point, because it seemed everybody was calm, like they just knew they were getting away. They were fucking calm, man. They were calm as hell, as like they were innocent, like they did nothing wrong. And I'm gonna tell you something. That's how some white people are. You walk by them or they let them do you something wrong. Oh my God. Oh my God, are you serious right now? They make a whole scene that you did something and you did nothing. That's how you know the evil ones from the sneaky ones. How I just reacted was a sneaky one. How that man just reacted, that was an evil one. They're evil. Because how would you know to call the judge to give that body? How would you know to do that? They tried to make that a conspiracy. They planned it all out. I don't believe the kids kind of knew, and if they did, it is what it is. They're going to be handled. You can't stop, you can't block, you can't delay, you can't confuse it. It's out there. Justice will be served for his parents and his child. They're gonna still be here in the spiritual. They're in the heavens, but they still have business to do here. That child mission is not completed. And I'm going to say it again for the ones in the background. That child mission is not completed here. They're still here. They're still here. And they're paying visits. Okay? And that child is not alone. You're not alone. Okay? Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, push your notification bells on to catch these readings. Bye!